Good morning, good morning, good morning. Well, look who I got, guys. I got Tim with Ridge Life, rambling with the Ridge, lessons from the Ridge, and Ridge how-tos. What is it?
Ridge Life's reviews and how-tos.
Yeah, Ridge Life reviews and how-tos. He's got 4 of them, guys. I got the man, the myth, the legend. And we are actually sitting here at 3 Mississippi.
Ooh, man.
They have got a gorgeous, gorgeous place here. And me and Tim came in last night and we crashed the house.
Man, the food. Now, we all know David can cook, come on, but what Mike threw down on that grill,
Yeah, it was
and
really
Sid
good.
with the sides,
He's 2 for 2 with me.
man.
2 for 2 with me. The first time I came here, if you guys remember, he threw down on like a New York strip roast thing that he's never tried to cook before and knocked it out the park. And so I instantly gained much respect for him. And he did his thing on some backstrap last night as well. And Sid throws down as well with all the sides and fixings and stuff.
You've never had a beefsteak filet mignon as good as that. That was, man, it was filet. It was a venison filet, and it was delicious.
Yep, cooked to the nines for sure, for sure. He might not be able to operate a tractor, but that boy can operate that grill now, let me tell you.
And his tractor is a tractor now, man.
Yeah.
We're going to upgrade Uber eventually.
No.
Y'all know what we're talking about here pretty soon.
Yeah, you'll see it on the videos. He's wanting to upgrade Uber, and I want it to continue working, so we're not doing it. I mean, anything would help the lawnmower. I mean,
That's true.
That
is true.
I would have to say.
Yeah.
So how's your trip been? This is your first time here?
Yeah, oh man. We got here, I got here just a little bit before you did yesterday. And man, the tour we went on, the property tour, saw more deer on our property tour than Dave saw all year.
Yep, true, true.
I got the aerial photograph footage I got from the horses and all that. It was, when you want to see a beautiful video that maybe will do justice to 3 Mississippi, come on, check out Ridge Life later this week. We're going to have an awesome video of this visit here. It's going to be amazing.
I don't know if I'm going to have time to put the tags in like right here or not, because I'm actually, as soon as we shut this camera off, I got to get my butt on the road. But it's Ridge Life. Go check him out right there. Bam. And also, do yourself a favor and go check out his Ridge Life Ramblings. It's a channel very similar to this. And he's got a gorgeous, gorgeous 30 acres up there in Tennessee on the ridge, hence Ridge Life. And he's got a bunch of epic stuff going on right now. He's about to start building a barn dominium, and all kinds of stuff. And he's going to be staying in his little 18-foot camper trailer while he does it all. And Tim's videography is second to none, in my opinion. And he's also very well spoken, funny character. I love this guy right here. He's my brother from another mother. We talk every day. So I am so happy that I was able to incorporate from my Florida trip to be able to see my brother and my other brother that's upstairs and my sister that's upstairs. They still sleeping. If they wake up in the middle of this, we might get them to pop their head in to get a little bit of that bed head come on. But, me and Tim, we just some old dogs on the porch, you know what I mean?
Right.
We went to bed about, 1?
I think it probably about 1. Yeah.
At about 1 o'clock. I was up yesterday, guys, for 22 hours. I drove 700 miles yesterday to get here for this little get-together barbecue
I had
thing.
about 45 miles.
Yeah,
I was down in Starkville, Mississippi. My son's at college, Mississippi State. So just a little hop, skip, and jump over here, you know.
Yeah.
It was tough on me.
Yeah, it was tough. I mean, he almost drove an hour. Almost.
not in my car.
Yeah, I actually started out yesterday at 3:50 in the morning. And leaving, I was like going down my brother's driveway at 3:50 in the morning. I was actually up at about 2:50, 2:58, somewhere around there. And I went to bed last night at 1 o'clock. So actually, 23 hours I was up yesterday. It was a long day. The truck's doing good, though. All of the stuff on the truck is doing good. I had a couple of straps that loosened up just a little bit, but that's going to happen on a long trip like that, especially on these Mississippi roads. Come on.
That's a huge load you got on there, too. Man.
Yeah.
That's,
Yeah.
no, you're gonna have to wait and see what he's got on the back of that trailer there, guys.
Yeah.
It's gonna make some major changes to the mountain.
Yeah, I know y'all seen the little stuff, a couple of things poking out of the window yesterday that I really couldn't avoid it. I tried to angle my camera as far towards me as I can on a side thing, but I knew y'all was gonna catch some. But y'all don't know which ones. So you're still going to have to stick around for the video that's coming out tomorrow or Tuesday, I believe. I'm going to do my best to get it out tomorrow morning, but with the powers of YouTube, you never know. And but I am going to get up in the morning and get that video edited out. I'm very excited about it. There's a bunch of great footage in there and a lot of big things for the mountain. If y'all haven't watched my video yesterday, there was a lot of big announcements in that one as well. I told y'all guys, I warned y'all before I took this trip. There's a lot happening on this trip. It was to go see my kids and my grandkids, but there's a whole lot of stuff that's going to affect Come On Mountain that's coming out of this trip right here. And I couldn't be more excited. I think it's going to be a game changer for me this year. Definitely looking forward to it. And what else we got? Oh, yeah. So I had Simple Life Reclaim swing out to the property yesterday and do a little wellness check and all that other stuff, and we do have damage from that snowstorm. And I kind of figured that I did. I told them already, you know, I'm expecting the worst, praying for the best, you know what I mean? And there's definitely some bad up there, but it could have been worse. So it is what it is. 2 beans in a bucket, beep, is the way I see it. So what you getting into today? You're staying for a little while, right?
Yeah, Mike and Sid invited me to church, so I'm gonna go to their church with them, then have a fellowship dinner afterwards with the congregation, and then I head on back up to the ridge in West Tennessee. It's about 2.5 hours for me, so I won't be tired, you know.
No, won't be tired at all. But probably about the time he's getting home, probably be about the same time I'm getting home. Honestly, I thought I was 5 hours away, but whenever I actually Googled it this morning, that might be because of traffic and weather, because it is raining right now pretty good, which is definitely going to make for a longer ride, unfortunately. And that's another reason why I wanted to record here before I got on the road, because I don't want to be recording while in the rain, pulling a big old load. And because literally I got as much weight on that trailer as my truck.
Yeah, absolutely.
For sure.
Yeah.
And the Chevy doing good now. I ain't mad at it. The old 1500 now, she's pulling it across the country. And this guy right here, he's been doing bees and all this other stuff, and I've been trying to get some honey for like 3 years and never successfully gotten any honey. So I was starting to.
He thought I was posing.
Yeah, I thought for a second that he was green screening. I thought there really wasn't no bees.
All those times my face was getting stung, man, that was all makeup and you know, shadows.
Yeah,
and...
I thought it was a Hollywood production, because I would always tell him, you ain't got no bees. I ain't seen no honey. And Tim brought me Simple Life Reclaim and Country Road Cure some honey. And he also brought me some honey mead that he made for the first time ever. And I sipped on a little bit of the sipper last night, and it tastes really, really, really good. And he also brought me something that I ain't had in 2 years before last night, honestly.
At least couldn't provide for yourself.
Yeah, at least couldn't provide for myself. But it's true. It's true. Last year I was in Dallas. I could not hunt. This year I was very busy on the mountain and actually didn't get set up until 2 days before hunting season. And anybody that knows hunting, you just got to be really dang lucky if you just literally walk out there 2 days ahead of time and decide that you're going to get a deer. It normally doesn't happen, and it didn't. But I'm set up for next year. I try to find the positive in every situation. I'm not a glass half full type person, which y'all have heard on one of these ramblings. I use the ramblings. One of these ramblings this week, we talked about it.
Still my identity. Come on,
man.
Too soon, man.
Too soon.
That's purely in jest. Purely in jest.
Yeah, that is funny. But yeah, so I didn't get a deer, but he brought me some backstrap. So definitely be on the lookout for that. I think I'm going to do it on a fired up Friday, at least one of them. Just so he can see what I did with the groceries that he gave me to kind of, show the appreciation. I got a plan. I got a plan. Matter of fact, I already know exactly what I'm going to do. And I did it a long, long time ago, I believe, on Fired Up Friday when I first started that channel. And I think I'm going to do a remake of it here on the mountain. So I'm excited about it. I might invite Simple Life Reclaim and Country Road Cure over to be able to also enjoy it with me.
Gary's coming. You need more. You need more.
Yeah. I'm definitely going to have to do both. You ain't going to be able to split it up into two, because that old Gary boy, that joker can inhale. He's about that big around, but that joker can throw down on the groceries, man. And burger, I think you eat a burger in 2 bites. Y'all remember that, what is it, the McDonald's guy? The McDonald's guy?
Oh.
Or no,
Hamburger?
Popeye.
Oh.
The hamburger guy?
Yeah, the hamburger and Popeye.
Yep. That right there is Gary.
You're gonna play the hamburger.
I've always loved Popeye. One of my favorite little childhood things. Right
The
there.
horses out there in the field.
It is gorgeous.
It's raining right now, guys, and there's 3 horses out in this field, just a couple hundred yards from their front door.
Yep, just grazing.
Man, and they'll come right over. Sid comes out and Frankie come out, and they'll come right up to them.
Yep. Because, Sid will feed them some groceries. If you come to 3 Mississippi, Sid's going to feed you some groceries. She made these things called firecrackers.
Oh.
What you think
I
about
thought they were store-bought.
Yeah, he thought they were store-bought. I thought they were store-bought. I was looking at the bags and stuff like that. Man, amazing. They're made out of saltine crackers.
Saltine crackers. I mean, how plain can you get with saltine crackers? And she jumped it up.
I got her giving me the recipe on video so I don't forget it. And I'm gonna have to talk to her. I might actually put that on Fired Up Friday one day too, to see if I got permission to do that, or if it's something that she's wanting to do on her channel at some point. But man, you want to talk about the best travel snack? She done made us some little goodie bags and stuff to snack on while we go home. I mean, his could be like that big, because
I'm not going very far.
He's not going too far. But man, I'll tell you, this has truly been one of the best trips that I think I've ever taken, just for 7 days. I had a wonderful time in Florida with my kids and grandkids. I mean, to me, that was the best visit with my kids and grandkids yet. I've been to Florida 3 times this year. My brother's wedding, and then to go see the kids, and then now again. And this is by far the best one. I felt like I spaced it out correctly in between people, and I got to see a lot of people, but I also got to get good quality time with everybody that I've seen. And also it's the first time I've had both my kids and my grandkids together all at a table in over 2 years. So to me, that was everything for me. I'm the type that when I raised my family, we ate at the dinner table every single night. That was a thing that we did. There was no electronics. There was no YouTubing. There was no phones. There was no, if somebody called, well, they waited until we ate dinner.
No, I called, man. I was like, come on, he's not answering the phone. I texted him, I called him, I had to wait like hours.
Yeah, but I was always big with that, is sit down, talk about your day, just have some fellowship and connect, you know what I mean, in the evenings. And I did that with my kids growing up their whole life. And so to actually get them back around the dinner table again and kind of do the same thing and just kind of, and now, I got my grandbabies in the mix, doing the same thing. Yeah. I'm so happy to sit there and kind of eat and talk with Papa, it was amazing. It was just an amazing trip. How was trip with the son?
Oh, man, it was great.
It was a little eventful, wasn't it?
Oh, well, he stays in apartments right there outside of Mississippi State, and we pulled into the parking lot, and it was the towaway zone, and we were just going to be there for like 30 minutes, and sure enough, we're coming down the stairs, we hear beep, beep, beep. He runs downstairs, and the guy's got the thing under the rear tires, and he goes, hey, can we just drive out? You haven't hooked up yet. The guy goes, now you're hooked up. That's a $250 30-minute wait, man. That 30 minutes we were at his place was $250. So, but the food, oh my goodness. If you're go to Starkville, Mississippi, the food is off the hook. I mean, maybe not as good as Fired Up Friday food or Mike and Sid's food, but it is delicious. Delicious. But what happened last night with the live streams?
Oh, yeah.
Man, we had 2 live streams. Free Mississippi did one, and then I did one on Ridge Live. Sid and Mike and Frankie sang for us.
Yep.
guitar.
Yeah,
That was
amazing.
That was phenomenal. That was amazing. Matter of fact, these guys got my Ridge Life Ramblings, my second channel, over 1,000 subscribers last night. I mean,
he's being humble.
oh,
it's all him.
No, it was you guys.
It's all him.
Come on, there was a Come On's name in the live, title. It was like boom, 10,000. I had the most people I ever had in a live. It was what 600 something like that, or
almost 7.
wow,
Almost 700 people in the live last night.
Doubled what the max I've ever had before.
Yeah,
doubled it.
Tim had a big night last night. His Rambling channel got a big milestone. He got over 1,000 on there, which was he was what 200 away.
I was 200 away. Yeah,
yeah.
I got like 300 last.
Yeah,
night.
he got
Crazy.
like 300 subscribers on his Rambling, Ridge Life Ramblings, and yeah, hopefully he gets more today. So definitely go over there and check him out. Man, Tim's just a good person. He's a good all-around person. Me and Tim met when I maybe had 30, 40 subscribers a long time ago. And Tim does a ton for the YouTube community, a ton. And he was like pushing my channel like and encouraging me right at the beginning. I mean, he seen something in me early on, and I really appreciated it. And I appreciated the man that he is, because if y'all follow me, y'all know that I'm all about helping the community and helping people and all that other stuff. And this guy right here exemplifies that. And if I can surround myself with like-minded people and people that have big hearts and caring like that, well then, I always told my kids growing up, you are who you hang out with. And it doesn't matter if you're 10 or you're old folks like us on the front porch right here. It doesn't matter. You are who you hang out with. If you hang out with negative, down people, you're going to be a negative, down person. It's like a poison. You know what I mean? But if you hang out with positive, good-hearted people that want to do good by others, well, that's what's going to rub off on you. And I have realized that instantly with Tim. And he's done so much for this community, and also off camera he does a ton. A lot that he doesn't talk about, because you ain't supposed to talk about all of that stuff. You're supposed to just do it. You know what I mean? And
you're going to make me blush now.
Yeah,
come on now.
But I'm the same way. Y'all do see some stuff that I do in the community and stuff, but most of the time it's with the other YouTube community, and that's why y'all see that stuff. But I also do a lot of behind the scenes too that y'all never even hear about or see about, because it's not about publicizing it and getting something out of it. It's about giving. You know what I mean? And like Tim's Lessons from the Ridge. Tim does a service, sermon type thing on Sundays. I think it's at 7 now.
Tonight at 7 p.m.
Yeah, at 7 tonight.
Tonight at 7 p.m. on Ridge Life Lessons.
And honestly,
Ridge Life, right?
Honestly, he's my church. He used to do it in the mornings when I was in Florida, and I would sit there every morning. And it's just an hour, and it's his take on the scripture, right? And it's not your traditional type preaching, because I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not the type that really have always gotten into like sitting in a church and listening to a lot of preaching and stuff. Some I like, some I don't. You see Sid back there? I see Sid. Some I do, some I don't. You kind of got to shop around for the church that fits you, right? and I just love his message. And he doesn't promote it. He won't tell you about that channel. You know what I mean? But I will. you know. But if you're into that kind of thing, definitely go over to Lessons with the Ridge, and I'm going to tell you, it's not an hour that would be wasted. Let's just say that.
It's interactive too. It's a live stream.
Yeah, it's a live stream.
So people talking, prayer requests. Today's topic is let God let go.
Yeah.
Let go, let God.
And I don't talk a lot about faith on my channel. Too many people have opinions and stuff like that. So on my channels, that's not a faith-based channel. I choose not to talk about it a ton, because I have to kind of walk a fine line with certain things. But everybody that watches my channel knows that I love the Lord and all of that. And so I don't push it on people. But I will tell you, that channel right there, that live stream right there, is definitely worth your hour at a time. I have never went to one and got up and I'm like, man, I wish I would have just went and did that. You know what I mean? So it's definitely a good time. But look here, guys, it is almost 20 minutes. I need to get my butt on the road. It's starting to rain harder and harder, and it's going to be a long ride. I'm still 6 hours away from the house, but definitely go check out
Ridge Life.
Yep.
Ridge Life Rambling.
Yep.
Ridge Life's reviews and how-tos and
Yep.
lessons. Ridge Life lessons.
Yep, and it all starts with Ridge Life.
You just remember that word right there, Ridge Life.
Yeah. I will try, if I don't get a chance today, to put it in the description, kind of tag him in the description, then I will tomorrow. If you come back to the video and watch it again, or at least click on it so you can see the description, it'll be in there tomorrow. But if not, it's not very hard to find. You hit Ridge Life and start typing. One of them's going to pop up, and then one will lead you to the other, and all of that.
Yeah, the main channel is almost 20,000, about 200 away from 20,000 now.
He's 200. Matter of fact, he's 200 away from 20,000 on his main
Isn't that
channel.
mind, like, you know.
If we can get him there by the end of my trip, 6 hours, guys.
That's crazy. Yeah.
6 hours. That would be absolutely phenomenal. That means that he had his biggest live. His talk channel hit 1,000, which is a huge milestone, and his main channel that he's been working at for years and got great videos on hits another huge milestone at 20, all in the same 24 hours. That'd be amazing.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah.
That'd be amazing.
Up from here, man. Up from
Yep.
here.
Started from the bottom, now we're here. All right, guys. Until we see each other again, come on, keep it real.